and he could drink gin like nobody else.
Well,
He would sit up at the ranch where Nancy has her horse, and he had built a kind of a picnic area, and he'd hold court, you know, and straight gin on the rocks.
oh dear.
Yeah, boy, he could drink it too, I'll tell you.
Enjoyed his gin.
Yeah.
Is that on his tombstone?
So anyway, there he is.
That's nice.
He's a good guy.
That's quite an unassuming looking shop he had.
Yeah. You didn't need much, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, he didn't put out mass production like Hobie.
Uh-huh.
You know, his were custom, and you know, that's how they got so much money for him.
Yeah.
And I could probably never afford a Delty. Maybe I should have asked him down the line, hey, instead of that Chevy Coupe, how about me just, you know, giving you half of what you want for one of your boards? And get back into the swing of things.
There. No. Well, I mean, maybe you just sort of paddle around out there, not do
Yeah.
any big waves.
You know, in fact, I have a couple of friends that are still surfing. Bill Spohr,
Really?
a friend of mine in high school, and he's my age, and he still gets out
Wow.
and surfs.
Good for him.
You know, and Joe Gann, who is a friend and good friend of Bill Spohr's, and they were still surfing together, but Joe Gann got kind of ill, and I think he's kind of dementia and so forth, but he's with the Gann racing family. His brother owns several big-time racehorses.
Oh.
Yeah, and so, but they were still surfing up until just a couple of years ago. I think Bill still gets out with Harry Backer and so forth. But so you can still do it at 77.
Gee. Well, I mean, if you've got your balance and all that,
Yeah. So
why not?
It was good they've got a thing out here about Bill. He would like that. He liked notoriety.
It's really nice. So this is his board right here.
It's one of these that he made. Yeah.
So we'll get that on camera. I'll back up so I can see the whole thing. It takes a while. You have to back up quite a ways to get the whole thing. There it is. I hear some ukulele music right here. Yeah, I can see why they have to warn you not to touch, because it is tempting to touch these
Yeah,
things. I think
yeah.
people must forget, because they're so tactile looking. I mean, I never do touch things in museums, but I think in here you would forget
Yeah.
this sort of
Good
museum.
thing they tell you. Anyway,
More up on the ceiling.
there's another board. Some of them have the redwood and balsa. See that redwood stripping in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
uh-huh.
that makes them heavier.
Oh yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh. This looks like contemporary clothes right here.
There you go.
Oh, here's the National Geographic coverage. This is from 1935?
National Geographic.
Yeah, from 35. Some surf coverage from 35. Wow. That looks like that same picture of the one in 44.
Yeah, that's the same one right there. But see, this board. See, this thing is 83 pounds. This thing.
Yeah, that's a heavy board. Lugging that around, keep you in shape.
Yeah, that wouldn't fit in a convertible.
No.
Sounds like you know something about that board.
Well, I was just explaining, it was similar. I didn't have one that large. I used a 10 footer, that's 4.5 feet, but mine was balsa redwood and very tough on a windy day to get it out to the water.
Did you make it yourself?
No, we were just looking, a good friend of mine, Dale Belsey,
Okay.
who was into customized boards. In fact, his boards are going to go for $2,500, and everybody wanted a Belsey board. Yeah. He didn't mass produce like Hobie.
So your surf area was up north a bit?
No, south. From Coronado all the way up
No
to
kidding.
the Trestles in San Onofre.
Outstanding. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Jim Broach.
I'm Jane. I'm a historian. Thank you. Wonderful to meet you. Awesome. Is this your first visit to the museum?
No, this is my first visit to where they relocated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it used to be Orem City Coast Highway.
So did you know the Major Farrell?
No.
His family?
No,
He was a Coronado surfer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of people I didn't know. But Dale Belsey, we were
Yes.
just looking at his stuff over there, and he was a good friend and a good surfer. But I surfed Coronado, Wind and Sea, Mission Beach, Carlsbad, Encinitas,
Pictures.
and Trestles.
Pictures. Do you have any pictures?
They were too busy surfing and playing volleyball.
Yeah, that
it was-
is often the case, but I have to ask.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's too bad, huh?
Yeah,
That somebody wasn't
because,
out there.
In my day, there were no such thing as wetsuits, so the water was sometimes very cold. So you'd surf for maybe 45 minutes to an hour at the most, and then you'd have to come in and play some volleyball and then back up and then go back out into the water. And some of the, with these wetsuits, they can sit out there all day.
Oh yeah, it's a whole.
Hey, Dad.
That's why I was so thrilled to see you talking about the sport because you looked like you knew something about this. So who was your? Name me a buddy.